A WWE arena erupts with overwhelming energy long before the opening bell rings. Pyro explodes high above the entrance stage and lights the building instantly. Thousands of voices merge together into one giant, powerful roar. Bright moving lights sweep across signs, faces, and raised hands everywhere. Then suddenly, the entire arena drops into darkness. For one brief second, everything feels completely frozen in anticipation. Every eye turns directly toward the stage. Then an entrance theme crashes loudly through the speakers. Smoke rolls slowly across the ramp and covers the floor. A wrestler's silhouette steps dramatically into bright white light. 20,000 people react emotionally at the exact same time. Fans watching from home feel that same powerful rush instantly. And one fascinating question immediately appears. Why does WWE feel this emotionally powerful to millions? How can scripted entertainment feel physically real inside the body? Psychologists have explored reactions like this for decades, and wrestling gives one of the clearest emotional examples, because WWE activates several deep human instincts together. The first instinct begins with storytelling. Humans are naturally wired to love stories. Stories once helped ancient people survive danger. They passed lessons through families and generations. They created emotional meaning inside communities. And conflict always captured attention the fastest. That ancient instinct still lives strongly today. A hero appears in front of everyone. A dangerous threat rises against them immediately. A challenge becomes instantly very clear. The audience understands the emotional stakes immediately. WWE follows that storytelling structure beautifully every week. A champion enters with confidence like a king. An underdog walks forward, carrying visible determination and pressure. A rival already waits under bright arena lights. The emotional language feels immediate and obvious. Before contact even happens, tension already feels intense. The brain starts predicting possibilities instantly. Who wins when pressure reaches its highest point tonight? Who falls when everything begins collapsing around them? Who betrays someone at exactly the right moment? And who survives when everything matters most? Psychologists call this experience narrative transportation. The viewer mentally enters the unfolding story completely. You stop observing safely from outside. You emotionally step directly into the conflict yourself. That's why every moment feels personal and meaningful. Then WWE adds heroes and villains clearly, and psychologically, that matters much more than expected. Real life often feels morally complicated. People's intentions can feel difficult to understand. Conflict rarely feels simple or satisfying. But WWE makes emotional roles feel crystal clear immediately. The villain cheats to gain unfair advantage. The villain insults fans proudly and confidently. The hero absorbs pain and keeps fighting forward. The hero refuses to stay down despite pressure. The audience instantly chooses a side emotionally. That activates something called tribal psychology. Humans naturally form groups extremely quickly. We emotionally attach to symbols immediately. We strongly defend our chosen side. We celebrate victories together with real intensity. We push emotionally against outsiders quickly. Inside WWE, strangers become connected almost instantly. Thousands chant one wrestler's name loudly together. Energy spreads through the arena like electricity. And the crowd suddenly feels like one tribe. That feeling of belonging feels powerful and deeply real. Then WWE introduces unpredictability into everything. And unpredictability raises emotional intensity dramatically. A shocking return happens without warning. A betrayal suddenly flips the entire story. A championship unexpectedly changes hands right there. A cash-in creates instant emotional chaos. Psychologists call this state optimal arousal. Enough uncertainty feels deeply thrilling, but still safe inside the experience. That balance matters psychologically and emotionally. The body releases adrenaline immediately. Focus sharpens within only seconds. Suspense rises higher with every passing moment. That's why entrance themes feel incredibly powerful. One single note begins playing suddenly. People stand up almost instantly together. Faces change emotionally right away. Hands rise high into the air together. Heartbeats climb before anyone even appears. Goosebumps arrive almost immediately. The reward system activates before the reveal, and anticipation itself becomes exciting. WWE also relies heavily on symbolism. Humans process symbols incredibly fast psychologically. A sound becomes personal identity instantly. A color becomes strong emotion immediately. A championship belt becomes visible status and power. A catchphrase becomes unforgettable over many years. A finishing move builds anticipation instantly. The brain stores symbols efficiently over time. Emotion attaches to symbols very quickly. One song unlocks years of memories instantly. One pose triggers excitement immediately in fans. A wrestler becomes more than just an athlete. They become a powerful emotional symbol for millions. Then nostalgia becomes deeply important psychologically. Researchers connect nostalgia with comfort and warmth, and grounding during stressful moments in life. A person may stop watching wrestling for years. Life changes in many unexpected ways. Time moves forward faster than expected. Then one familiar entrance theme suddenly returns. A wrestler appears through smoke once again. Memories reconnect almost instantly in the mind. Childhood feelings rush back strongly and clearly. Then WWE creates emotional release. Daily life demands restraint almost constantly. Stay calm under pressure at work. Stay productive and keep moving forward. Control emotional reactions carefully every day. But wrestling invites open emotional expression. Fans scream loudly with excitement and joy. Celebrate wildly with strangers nearby together. Laugh together during unforgettable shared moments. Feel rising tension physically inside the body. Feel anger toward the villain immediately. Feel relief when justice finally happens. Psychologists call this emotional catharsis, a safe release of stored emotion. And shared emotion feels even stronger together. WWE also rewards loyalty over time. Rivalries slowly build for many months. They continue for several years. The final payoff feels massive emotionally. Because emotional investment creates genuine meaning. Fans also build strong emotional bonds. Familiar wrestlers begin feeling deeply personal. Returns feel meaningful and exciting. Retirements feel genuinely heavy emotionally. Because familiarity creates powerful emotional attachment. Then WWE feels larger than life itself. The lights feel cinematic and dramatic overhead. The entrances feel almost mythological in scale. The crowd amplifies every reaction powerfully. The ring becomes a giant emotional stage. Humans naturally crave moments beyond routine. Something louder than everyday life feels exciting. Something dramatic feels unforgettable in the moment. Something meaningful feels emotionally powerful and lasting. That's why millions keep returning every single week. Because WWE makes emotion feel completely real, and when that entrance music finally hits, millions lock in emotionally and simply cannot look away.